tell you about a kill chain that we found yesterday at an Armadin customer as an auction website. We found the CLAUDE.md file that we think the developers in Claude Code used to have AI help write the website. This static file was exposed. Our attacker was able to read it, and it leaked sensitive information like the architecture of the application, the API requests, and the components. One thing the CLAUDE.md file referenced was a WebSocket service used for bid submission. It shouldn't have been discoverable without being able to log in, right? Like you can't submit a bid unless you have a user account, and we didn't have a user account. There was an authentication check in front of the WebSocket, but it had a bug. It basically used an and instead of an or, and therefore there was not really an authentication check in front of the WebSocket. The second thing we saw was that there's a bid type field. In this case, the bid types passed directly into SQL. And so we did what I think of as pretty standard SQL injection. We submitted a bid type that included a quote to close the string, a semicolon to move to the next line, and it turns out in this case the MySQL server was misconfigured. And so when we wrote another line of SQL that was interpreted by the MySQL database, it just ran it. And in this case, that second line of SQL inserted a new Armadin super user into the backing database. We made ourselves a user account with maximum possible permissions. And from there, a pretty straightforward path. I mean, we logged in, right? We logged in and now we can get to super admin user pages. And we went to a Joomla administration panel. Here, we were able to prepare and upload a malicious plugin that ran shell exec within a PHP file to get remote code execution and demonstrate that we could in fact get the server to run arbitrary code that we specified.